I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hello everybody, welcome to After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower, and tonight we are in the playoffs, and we are wrapping up our 2021 Patriots season project using Fast Drive Football designed by Al Wilson, a completely free game that you can download now over at fastdrivefootball.com. This game is a charity-ware game. And in that spirit, we are asking if you enjoy what you see tonight to consider giving a donation to the Chasing M's Foundation. This is the foundation by Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills, who is continuing to make great strides in his recovery, and we certainly hope the best for him. There is a pinned message in the chat room if you would like to head on over to that page to make a donation. So here is the story. Here we see the AFC Championship grid. The Kansas City Chiefs pulled out the number one seed with their win last week against the reigning King of the Hill, the Denver Broncos. And unfortunately, our New England Patriots were not able to defeat Miami, and so they slipped to the number 2 seed. And we're going to kick off our event tonight with Buffalo traveling down to Indianapolis, who took the number 3 seed, and then wrapping things up. Miami will be visiting Pittsburgh, or rather, that's not wrapping things up. Then wrapping things up will be Cincinnati visiting your New England Patriots. Over in the NFC, it was the Dallas Cowboys who secured the number 1 seed, so they will have a first round bye. Carolina will, the surprising Carolina Panthers, will travel to Los Angeles to take on the Rams, who won the Super Bowl in real life last year. We'll see how far the Rams go in our playoffs here. The Washington football team will be going down to Tampa Bay, and finally San Francisco visiting the frozen tundra up in Green Bay. So let's head on down to the field and get things going. All right, so we have the number 6 Buffalo Bills taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The Bills did finish at 12-5, good for second place in the AFC East. The same record as the Patriots, but the Patriots had the better head-to-head record against them, and so Buffalo lost out on getting the seeding. So let's see how things go. First, I want to say a shout out to everybody joining me in the chat room. Charles, the original Grognard, and Keith Helsinki joining me so far. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hope you had a great week, and thanks for joining me here to kick off the weekend. All right, here we go. I have got my energy drink ready. We've probably got about 3 hours of football in front of us, so sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and let's play some football. All right, so for our first game here, let's see what happens on the coin toss. Indianapolis will win the coin toss, and they will defer and receive the ball in the second half. So the kickoff going to Buffalo, and it will be a touchback. And here we go, our first drive of the playoffs. Michael has joined us in the chat room. Welcome, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. All right, our first drive of the game. Let's see, 1-2-5, solid offense. Yes. Good protection gives the quarterback time to get rid of the ball, and they will have to punt it away, but a chance to pin the Colts deep with a coffin corner punt. A very quick drive, 3 and out, and a 25 will indeed pin the Colts deep. All right, so here we go. The Colts' first drive is going to be a long one. Let's see, 5-6-6, shaky offense. No. Staunch defense. Yes, they got the dot. Defense won't allow the quarterback and receivers to get in rhythm. They will have to punt it away. So 4 ticks come off. We'll see if it's an extra long drive. It is not. Punt team comes out. Ooh, and a 63 is going to be a great return, putting the Bills in fantastic position to score. All right, their second offensive drive. 3-3-5 is the roll. They are in great field position. So they're going to have to settle for a field goal attempt, though. 2 ticks come off the clock. Oh, I forgot to mark the time off of that long drive. All right, so here we go. Bills trying to put the first points of the playoffs on the board, and they do, and they will take the early lead, 3-0. The ensuing kickoff, it was an 11. No electric returners, but it will be a great field position for the Colts. Let's see if they can answer back. 1-1-3, the roll. They are not in poor field position, not an inept defense, so they will get a chance for a tying field goal attempt. We're already down to under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Kick is up and good, and we are knotted at 3 apiece. The ensuing kickoff into the end zone, and the Bills back out on the field for their third drive of the game. Let's see, solid offense, yes. Oh, again, they will have to punt it away. A very quick drive, just 1 tick off the clock. But a chance for a coffin corner punt. But 46, Indianapolis will get a pretty good return. And in average field position, let's see, 1-4-4. They are not an undisciplined offense, so they will get a field goal attempt. Again, just 1 tick comes off the clock. So Indianapolis will get that kick, and they will take their first lead of the game, 6-3. Just 1:15 on the clock here in the first quarter. Let's see, and on the kickoff, returner makes a poor decision to return the ball from his end zone and then gets tackled. Bills will start in poor field position. And this drive will take us into the second quarter. Let's see, 2-3-4. They are not a dull offense. It is not a staunch defense. That is going to be our first touchdown of the game. And it will come 1 minute and 15 seconds into the second quarter. All right, so the extra point is up and good. Bills back on top, 10-6. Kickoff will sail through the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the Colts can answer. 366, they are not in poor field position. Oh, and indeed they will answer for their first touchdown pass of the game. All right, the extra point. Well, let's see. They're up by yes, I kicked the extra point. The extra point is good, and now the Colts back on top, 13-10. Touchback on the kickoff. And Bills back out on the field. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. They are a dynamic offense, so they will get into field goal range. See if they can tie the game back up. And easily sails through the uprights. And we are square at 13 apiece. Colts back out in the field after a touchback. And there's the dreaded 1-3-5. That is a fumble-rama. Our first turnover of the game. And let's see what the Bills do. Oh, a chance for a scoop and score. But they do not. They'll get tackled deep in Colts territory. So, Bills offense out in great field position. Let's see if they can capitalize on that turnover. Let's see, 2-3-5. Oh, no, that's the interception result. Oh, so they are going to give it right back. Oh, a missed opportunity. Let's see, and the Colts with a good return on the interception. And now they are in great field position with a chance to take the lead. Let's see, 3 ticks on the clock. They are an efficient team. It's not going to matter, though, because the game is tied. All right. Let's see, 1-2-5. This will take us to the end of the half. They are not a solid offense. It is not a punishing defense, so just a punt. All right, so assuming that we don't have anything crazy happen on the punt return, and we will not, that will end the half. All right, so 13-13 is our total at the half. An exciting first game here to kick off our playoffs. All right, here we go. So in the second half, it will be the Colts receiving the kickoff. See if they can break this 13-13 deadlock. 3-3-5. They are not in great field position. They will have to bring out the punt unit. Chance to pin the Bills deep. But they will not. 63. That will be in average field position for the Bills. Let's see what they do on their first drive of the second half. Solid offense, yes. Protection holds, but just to give time to throw it away, and they will have to punt as well. Let's see. That will put the Colts in average field position. Defensive struggle here so far. Let's see. 4, 5, 6. Colts do not have a dull offense. That is going to be a touchdown run. 3 ticks come off the clock, and the Colts back on top. The extra point is good. And Indianapolis ahead now, 20-13. Bills back on the field. Let's see if they can answer back. 1-5-6. No, they will just have to punt it away. A quick 3 and out for the Bills offense. And the punt will give the Colts the ball back in average field position. All right. Let's see. Question about the weather. No, I did not roll the weather. Playing in Indianapolis, so I figured we, because we're in a dome, we wouldn't roll the weather. But we will have weather for Let's see, our next game is going to be in Pittsburgh, so we will definitely be rolling the weather for that. All right, let's see, Colts, 3-4. They are not a solid offense. Nothing on the defense, so they will just have to punt it away. 2 ticks off the clock. The punt will give the Bills the ball back in average field position. Trailing by a touchdown. 3:45 on the clock here in the third quarter. 4, 5, 6. They are not a dull offense. That is going to be a touchdown run. And an extra point to tie it. It is good. And once again, we are tied 20-all. Colts back with the ball. 1:15 left. This drive will take us into the fourth quarter. Let's see. Milder and disciplined defense. No. So defense comes through with a big stop when it was needed, forcing the Colts to punt. And this will take us 1 tick into the fourth quarter. All right, so punt unit trying to pin them deep. They do not. All right, so the Bills with the ball and a chance to take the lead. 1-3-6. Prolific offense. They got the dot. There we go. Defensive back bites on a pump fake wide receiver wide open for a touchdown. And the Bills take the lead. Oh, and that's actually going to be an extra long drive. So that will take, that'll take 1 more tick off the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, the extra point is good. 27-20. Bills now on top. 7:30 left in the game. Can the Colts rally in front of their home fans? This is going to be a long drive. 166 dull offense. No. Oh, and they do get the touchdown. Let's see. They are inefficient, so that will take an extra tick off the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now a very important extra point to tie the game. And they do. 27-27. And just 1:15 on the clock. The kick return, nothing happening there. Let's see. So the Bills would need a 1 on the red die in order to get close enough to try anything. Oh, and they get it. Oh boy. Let's see. 1-4-6. Staunch defense. No. Oh my goodness. They call a draw play and it catches the defense off guard. Stiff arms a linebacker, sprints to the end zone for a walk-off touchdown. What a way to end our first game. The Bills are going to move on with a walk-off 33-27 win over the Colts. Oh my goodness. Wow. Here we go. All right. I'm just going to mark the scores here on my cheat sheet off the side. All right. So there we go. So Buffalo will be moving along, and we'll see who they will be facing in the next round. If Cincinnati wins their game against the Patriots, they would be playing Kansas City, but we're not going to entertain that now. And if Cincinnati doesn't win, then all kinds of possibilities for who the Bills will be playing next. All right, so what an exciting way to kick off our playoffs here. Oh my goodness. And I forgot that the blue marker erases harder than the black one does. All right, there we go. So one team has been eliminated. One team moves on. We're going to stay in the AFC for our next game. And it is Miami traveling to Pittsburgh. Miami, the number 5 seed, they also had 12 wins and had a better conference record than the Bills. That's how they got the higher seed, Pittsburgh, winning their division and to get the number 4 seed. All right, as PJat joins us in the chat room. Welcome, PJat. Thanks for tuning in. We just had our first very, very exciting game. Bills with a walk-off touchdown in the last minute of the game. All right, it's 1 game down, 12 to go. And if you are just joining us, we are helping to raise money for the Chasing M's Foundation, the foundation of Damar Hamlin. There is a pinned message in the chat room that'll take you right to that page if you'd like to make a donation. All right, so we will definitely be rolling weather here for Pittsburgh. And let's see, I'm going to assume that we're going to use the Northern USA chart for that. Let's see, and well, nothing going on anyways. So just a clear, cold day in Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh will win the toss. So they will be getting the ball in the second half. All right, Miami with the opening kickoff, and we are underway with a touchback. All right, as Jay joins us in the chat room, come on now, don't say things like that. The Patriots are not going to be destroyed. It's going to be a very heartfelt game, and they're going to come out and somehow squeeze out a last-minute field goal win. So, all right, here we go. 3, 5, 6. Disciplined offense. No, boy, we don't have a lot of qualities in this. One, let's see, reliable or meek. No. Oh, that is going to be an interception. So Miami comes out with a nice long opening drive, but it's going to end in an interception. And a chance for a pick 6. And indeed, it is a pick 6 by the Steelers D. Gives them a opening score. Oh my goodness, the extra point is good. And Pittsburgh takes the lead in front of a raucous home crowd, 7-0. The terrible towels are waving. And then on the ensuing kickoff, there is going to be a fumble on the kickoff return. Let's see. And Pittsburgh is going to recover the ball. Oh my goodness. Wow. And they will be in great field position. Boy, this game could be over before it even starts. Oof. Oh my goodness. Bill Heller has joined us. Welcome, Bill. Thanks for tuning in. Oh my goodness. All right, so Pittsburgh's offense out on the field for the first time, even though they have a 7-0 lead. Let's see, 2, 3, 6 is the roll. They are not a prolific offense. They are not a porous offense, so they will just have to punt. Oh, a wasted opportunity there. Not able to cash in on the fumbled kickoff. And so Miami will get the ball back in average field position. Let's see if they can recover from their turnover on the first drive. Let's see, 1-2-2. Home is the home defense. So that is going to be a punt, and they will be backed up in their own territory. So Miami offense not doing well. Let's see, and a 55 is going to give Pittsburgh the ball once again in great field position. Can they cash in on it this time? 1-4-6. Staunch defense, no. Yeah, there we go. Ball carrier, stiff arms, linebacker, touchdown run. And that will take us to the end of the half. It's not an extra long drive, or to the end of the quarter, rather. The extra point is up and good, and after one quarter, Pittsburgh leads 14-0. Boy, so nothing went right for Miami in that first quarter. They will get the ball to start the second. Let's see if they can rally here. 2-2-3. Undisciplined defense, yes. Oh, a defensive penalty keeps the drive alive, but they will just get a field goal attempt. But at least get something on the board, or try to. Kick is up and good. And the Finns are on the board, but still trail 14-3. Pittsburgh offense back out on the field. Let's see, 1-3-6, not prolific offense, not a stiff defense. That will be a punt. Quick 3 and out, just one tick off the clock. But a 23 is going to pin Miami deep. Let's see, got another long drive coming up here too, 5-6. And that is going to be a punt. Let's see if it's an extra long drive. It is not. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the punt, a 13, I believe, is going to be a fumble on the punt return. Uh-oh. Can Miami special teams get something going? And no, the return team recovers, but with poor field position. All right, so Pittsburgh catches a break there, fumbles on the punt return, but they recover their own fumble. 2-3-6, prolific offense, no, not porous. They will have to punt. Another 4 ticks off the clock. It is not an extra long drive. So Miami is going to get the ball back in average field position with just 1:15 on the clock. And they will not be able to get a playoff. That will take us to the end of the half. And it is 14-3 as we head into the locker room. Dave Gardner joins us. Welcome, Dave. Yes, they need to bring in Bob Greasy. Oh, my goodness. All right. So, let's see. And Pittsburgh will be getting the ball to start the second half as they won the coin toss and deferred. All right, so let's see if they can extend their lead. 1-4-6, staunch defense, no. Oh, that is going to be a touchdown run as the home crowd loving this. Extra point is up and good, and it is now 21-3. And with the way Miami's offense has been going, that might just be insurmountable. Let's see. And, oh boy, in the 1-3-5, that is a fumble. Exactly what Miami did not need. As they will give the ball right back, and it will be in average field position for the Steelers. 4-5-6 is the roll. They are not a dull offense. Oh, that is going to be a touchdown run. That could be the nail in the coffin, although still a lot of time. The extra point is good. And it is now 28-3. All Pittsburgh here. Let's see, a 14 on the ensuing kickoff. We might get something big happen, but no. Miami in average field position. Thought they had a seam up the side, but a good tackle keeps them in average field position. 2-3-5. Oh, no, that is going to be another turnover. That is an interception. Second one of the day for the Pittsburgh defense. And it was going to be, it was deep in Pittsburgh territory. So the Steelers in poor field position after the interception. 4-5-6. But that is going to be a touchdown run. Oh, boy. And the season looking pretty much over for Miami. Although a missed extra point. Let's see. We'll make it 34-3. All right, and we have 1:15 on the clock here in the third quarter. Miami back with the ball. Oh boy. 4-5-5. Let's see, dull offense. No. Well, that is going to be a touchdown run. That will take us 2 ticks into the fourth quarter. So Miami not going down quietly, although at this point it's all for show, I guess, or to cover some wagers, I suppose. 34-10. They will try for an onside kick. A 5. Oh no, they needed 6. All right, so Pittsburgh will get the ball in great field position. And this will run off a lot of clock. Let's see, 5-6-6, shaky, no, staunch, no, and that is going to be another touchdown. Oh boy, they are just pouring it on now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not an extra long drive. The extra point is up and good. 41-10. Ooh boy. Well, I guess they can't all be as exciting as our first game. All right, so Miami is going to have another turnover. Wow, another fumble. 3 ticks off the clock. And it's going to be Pittsburgh getting the ball in great field position. 3:45 on the clock. Let's see, 1, 2, 6. And they are efficient, so they're going to make this, take it to the end of the game. Let me just make sure it's not any kind of turnover. Yeah, so they will run out the clock, and there we go. Pittsburgh manhandles Miami 41-10, and they will be moving on. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the pen that I was using to keep score just ran out of ink. Oh, no, there it goes. All right, so Miami is out of there. Pittsburgh moves on with a slim chance of hosting another game, but a chance nonetheless. All right, so for our next game, we're going to swing over to the National Football Conference, where the surprising Carolina Panthers far outplayed their real-life counterparts. They ended up with a 9-8 record. For a while, they were toying with the idea of actually winning their division before Tampa Bay put things away. And they will definitely have their work cut out for them here as they take on the powerful Los Angeles Rams, who have probably one of the best cards in all of the seasons here of Fast Drive Football. All right, and Clinton Paris joining us, and he is waving his terrible towel. I won't comment. It's a charity show. So, all right, well, here we go. So our first NFC matchup, number 6 Carolina Panthers taking on the number 3 Rams. The Rams finished at 13-4, but they lost their game against Tampa Bay, who was also 13-4. So that's why they have the third seed, and Dallas got 14 wins. So that gave Dallas the number 1 seed in the conference. All right. Let's see. Oh, a question about the number. Asking where I got the Hamlin number. I just did a Google image search for it, and then I believe I sorted it by clip art. I was looking for just his number. I believe it's it might have been like a link to his jersey, maybe. But yeah, that's just Dr. Google help me out with that. Same thing with the Chasing M's Foundation. So. All right, so let's go to midfield for the coin toss, and our third game is underway. The Rams will win the toss. Oh, let's see, we are in Los Angeles. Let's see, there is no weather effects for here. I guess I can roll first before I flip the pages because I think all the weather effects are 11 or in the ones range. Yeah, I think that 13 is the highest. So, all right. So here we go. Panthers versus Rams is underway, and Carolina will have a touchback to get things going. Make sure all my stuff is on screen. All right. Oh, oh, that's a small world. Oh, okay. That's funny, PJ. Yeah, no, I literally went into Google and just typed in Hamlin number 3, and that was I want to say it was like the 5th or 6th image result that came up. All right. Well, hey, good job on the on the image. Awesome. All right. Feel free to pop in a link to your eBay site in the chat room. All right, here we go. Panthers, first drive of the game. Let's see what they can do. Let's see. 5-5-6. Poor field position. No. Oh boy, how about that? An efficient drive capped off by a short pass for a touchdown. And the Panthers, yes, the Panthers are out on top against the Rams. The extra point is up and good. 7-0 Carolina. The ensuing kickoff, and the Rams will also be in average field position. Let's see if they can answer right back. 1-2-5, solid offense. Oh, they don't get the dot, so no. Not a punishing defense, so they will have to punt it away. And a quick 3-and-out by the Rams. However, it's a good punt, and Carolina, I believe 25, is going to, yes, pin Carolina deep. Let's see if the Rams defense can get a stop. 3-4-4. Mild run discipline defense. No. Defense comes through with a big stop. And, let's see, 3-4-4. All right. So they do manage to move up the field a little bit. But have to punt away nonetheless. And it will be the Rams back with the ball in average field position. Still trailing. 2-5-5 is the roll. Let's see. Staunch defense, no. They are not in great field position, so it'll be another punt for the Rams. And it's a good one, I believe. 14. Oh, well, no, actually, it's a chance for an in the open result. Let's see, 14. We need a roll of 6. No, so Carolina back of the ball in average field position. 4-5-5. Double offense, no. Oh, my goodness. Quarterback lunge across the goal line for a score. What is going on? Don't look now, but the Carolina Panthers, after the extra points, are on top 14-0. Oh my goodness. An absolute titanic upset in the making here. But still lots and lots of time on the clock. But the home fans Although this is in Los Angeles, maybe there's a lot of Carolina Panthers fans there. Let's see, 2-5 dull offense. Absolutely not. Not a staunch defense. Oh, there we go. So the Rams answer back as time runs out in the first quarter with a touchdown pass. The extra point is up and good, and they cut the lead in half. It is 14-7 at the end of one. Carolina to get the ball to start the second quarter. Let's see if their offense can keep rolling. 2-4-4, not in poor field position, not inept defense. So a field goal attempt, trying to extend their lead. And the field goal is up and good. They are up by 10 now, 17-7. Let's see if the Rams can keep their momentum from their last drive going. And no, they will not. They're going to fumble that away. And, oh my goodness, what a disastrous first half. Oh, and a chance for a scoop and score. And they do. Wow. Oh my goodness. Carolina picks up the fumble and returns it for a touchdown, and Panthers fans going crazy. It is now 24-7. Carolina on top. Wow. All right, the Rams back with the ball. Oh boy, what a win this would be, and really upset the playoff bracket for sure. Oh my goodness. All right, Rams back with the ball. We got 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. 3-5-6 is the roll. They are a disciplined offense, so they're going to get a chance for a field goal attempt. 3 ticks off the clock. Field goal is up and good. So it is now 24-10, a 2-score lead for the Panthers. Let's see, 4-6-6, staunch defense. No, that is going to be another touchdown. Holy smokes. Oh, and it's a long drive, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my goodness. All right, the extra point is up and good. 31-10. Let's see. The kickoff is a touchback. Can the Rams get one play off? And they will, because they're an efficient team, or semi-efficient. They got the dot. Let's see. 2-4-6 dull offense. No. Oh, boy. And they will. That dot just gave them a touchdown. Maybe a season-saving touchdown. Touchdown pass right at the end of the half. The extra point is good, and it'll be 31-17 as we head into the locker room. Whew. Oh, boy. I don't remember what the biggest upset was on the stream that I did for the season ending last year. I probably should have rewatched that to see what it was. But this would certainly be one of the biggest upsets I've ever rolled out on with Fast Drive Football. Certainly the biggest one I've ever rolled out live on camera. All right, well, the Rams will get the ball back to start the second half. Let's see if they can cut that lead down here. It'll be a touchback to start things off. Let's see, 4-4-6, not in poor field position. There we go. Quarterback moves out of the pocket, fires to the end zone, touchdown. And here come the Rams. Boy, an offense like that, you can only hope to to slow them down for so long. And there's now a one-score game with just 2 ticks off the clock. And I think that my chat room window just froze, so I'm just going to refresh that. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. The Panthers now getting the ball back. And it will be a touchback. So, boy, things were looking really good. Late in the second quarter, they had a 31-10 lead. And they have now seen that very quickly evaporated into a 31-24 lead. Let's see if they can answer. 2-4-5 is the roll. They are not dynamic, not a soft defense. They are porous, though. Receiver was open, but a quarterback sack spoils a third down play, and they will have to punt it away. And, oh boy, this is kind of feeling like the clock striking midnight for the Panthers. Let's see, 65 will give Los Angeles the ball in great field position. A bad punt, a short punt. 1-3-3 prolific, yes, and there is a touchdown run. And an extra point ties the game at 31 apiece. The Rams were down by 21 points, and they have scored 21 unanswered to tie the game up. Carolina reeling. They need something here on this next drive. 2-5-6. Not in great field position. No, they're going to have to punt it away. 3 ticks off the clock. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Let's see, 36 will give the Rams the ball back in average field position. Oh boy. So the Rams back with the ball. 1-3-3 again, prolific. Oh, this time they didn't get the dot though. Not a punishing defense, so they will get a field goal and a chance to take the lead for the first time in the game. And the kick is up and good. 34-31, Rams on top. Now 24 unanswered points by Los Angeles. And Carolina wondering what has happened. Let's see, not a solid, but it is a punishing defense. And they are going to have to punt from deep in their own territory. And this will bring us into the fourth quarter. 2 ticks into the fourth quarter. And boy, oh boy. And a 64. That is going to... Oh, yeah, the punt backed up. Los Angeles is going to get another fantastic return in great field position. Now trying to extend their lead. Let's see, 1-5-6. They are in great field position. So they will get a chance for a field goal. Not quite the killer blow they were hoping for, but a chance to make it a 6-point game. Oh, and they just do. So 37-31. A touchback. Let's see if Carolina can get something going. 2-3-5. Oh, well, they're going to get something going, all right. They're going to throw an interception. 3 ticks off the clock. Let's see what the Rams defense does with that. 4 will put them again in great field position. And any kind of score here would make it a 2-score game. Oh, but they're going to fumble it. Oh, no. It will take 3 ticks off the clock. So we're under 5 minutes to go. And, oh my gosh, a potential scoop and score. No, but they will be in great field position after the fumble. Holy smokes. Let's see, 3:45 on the clock. Unfortunately for Carolina, they are a semi-inefficient team. So that could really work against them. Let's see what happens. So it'll take 2 ticks, but they're gonna get the play off. Let's see, 1-4-5. Oh my goodness, they are in great field position. That is gonna be a touchdown pass. Do you believe in miracles? A touchdown pass, and it's only gonna leave 1 tick on the clock. Let's see. So the extra point to take the lead, and they get it. Wow, 38-37, and that fumble by the Rams. Wow. Oh, but wait a minute. On the kickoff, it's a 66. Let's see. So that will. Oh, but they don't have an electric turnaround kick returns. So, but they will be in great field position. Oh my goodness. All right, and they are a semi-efficient team. All right, so let's see. They got the dot. 1-2-5. They are a solid offense. Let's see. So a punt. But that's one of the new rules now. Let's see. If the team is losing, right, by 3 points or less at the end of the game, and they are in great field position, you roll a 1d6 to see if they're in field goal range. All right. Oh my goodness. All right. So they are in field goal range. Their efficient quality is going to take 1 tick off the clock. So now a chance for a game-winning field goal. Otherwise, Carolina is going to get the upset of, I don't know. I won't say the century, but pretty close. Here we go. Lines it up. The kick is up and good. And the Rams, with a last-second field goal, are going to pull off the win 40-38. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. That is crazy. The Rams avoid falling to the 6-seeded Panthers. Wow. That was pretty cool. That was one of the most fun games I've probably ever rolled out. So Los Angeles is moving on, and boy, the Panthers, what a fun season for them on my tabletop. Oh my goodness. And just coming up short against the Rams. All right, we'll get ready for our next game, and we are going to Green Bay. This will be the number 5 seeded San Francisco 49ers taking on the 4th seeded Green Bay Packers. The Packers winning their division. Let's see, Green Bay with a 12-5 record, so they had the lowest record of all the division winners. San Francisco with a 10-7 record, matching their real life record, and they were 3 games behind the Rams in the NFC West. So they took the number 5 seed. All right, well, let's see if this game... Oh, boy. All right, so first we do need to roll for weather. Nothing happening with the weather, just a cold, frigid day in Lambeau Field. We'll go to midfield for the coin toss. Green Bay will win, so they will get the second half kickoff. All right. Yes, indeed, that was a fun game. And in case anyone can't tell, Fast Drive Football has easily become one of my favorite games to play. So much fun. You kind of get everything you could want in a football game, and best of all, it is absolutely free to download. So, all right, let's see. Bob in the chat room, he just played 1950. Oh boy, awesome. Lots and lots of seasons available for sure. So whatever era of football you want to play, it is available. So, all right, here we go. San Francisco, Green Bay, 49ers getting the opening kickoff. Middle sail into the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's see. 3, 4, 5. And San Francisco with absolutely no qualities on offense. It is not a soft defense. They will have to punt it away. The punt. Ooh, let's see, 56. That is going to put Green Bay in average field position. Let's see what they do with their first offensive drive. We are going to go to the unusual charts for the first time. We'll be on table B. 2-2. Field goal attempt is blocked. Poor starting field position for the defense. All right, so field goal is blocked. And San Francisco back with the ball, but in poor field position. All right, 49ers second drive of the game. 2-2, 3. Undisciplined defense, no. Not mild. Ooh, so they will have to punt it away again. Not a lot doing here. Both teams pretty cold to start things. But it's a good punt. Green Bay will be pinned deep to start their next drive. 1-3-6. Prolific offense. Oh, they got the dot, so that is going to be a touchdown pass. 4 ticks off the clock. Let's see if it's a extra long drive. It is not. And the extra point is up and good. Green Bay takes the early lead, 7-0. 49ers back with the ball. They have done absolutely nothing on offense so far. Let's say they are not in great field position. Nothing doing there. They're going to have to punt it away again. This drive will take us 1 tick into the second quarter. Let's see if it was an extra long drive, and it is. So that'll take 2 more ticks off the clock. Geez, now I'm having a brain freeze. I can't remember if it's if it's 2 ticks or 1 tick for the extra long drive. I think I might have done it wrong on the that first game. I usually don't. Anytime I'm rolling live, I don't tend to. Let's see. After rolling a 6, if you roll 6 a second time, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's 2 extra dots. Okay. So that'll take us 3 ticks into the second half or second quarter. All right, and the punt. It was going to be another. Is it another good one? Let's see, 33. Yes, and Green Bay will be pinned deep. Just 1 score so far here. Green Bay leading 7-0. 1-1-5. They are in poor field position. Quick 3 and out for the offense. They will have to punt it away deep within their own territory. Let's see. 62 is going to give San Francisco great starting field position for their next drive. Can they tie things up? 2-3-6. They are not prolific, not porous. Ooh, and they're going to waste that good field position and punt yet again. And Green Bay now with the ball in average field position. Another short drive, 1-1-5. They're not in poor field position. They are not undisciplined. So they're going to actually get a field goal attempt out of this. So trying to extend their lead. The kick is up and just good. And now the Packers lead 10-7. 6:15 on the clock here in the first half. 49ers trying to get something going. And they will instead just punt it away one more time. But a 66 will give the Packers, let's see, otherwise there's no electric returners, but still they have the ball in great field position. 3:45 to go. Let's see, 1, 2, 4. And indeed they are in great field position. So field goal attempt. They're going to use their efficient quality to add one tick to the drive. So this will take us to the end of the half. Field goal is up and good. And so at the end of the first half, it's Green Bay 13 and San Francisco 0. And Green Bay will be getting the ball to start the second half. All right. Whew. I got a Skittles flavored energy drink, C4, I think it is. And oh boy, it's it's pretty potent stuff. I think I could probably put it in my car if I ran out of gas. All right, so the second half kickoff will sail into the end zone. And now we are ready for our first drive of the second half. Let's see. Mild run discipline defense. No. Defense comes through, and it will be a punt. So Green Bay unable to extend their lead. Let's see, at 12. No electric returners, so San Francisco with the ball in average field position. 1-1-3. Poor, no. Not inept defense. So they will get a field goal attempt, trying to get on the board. And this would make it a 10-point game. And the kick is up and good. The shutout is over. 13-3. Green Bay still on top. Let's see. 3-5-5. Prolific offense. Oh, they don't get the dot. Not an inept defense. So Green Bay will have to punt again. 54 on the coffin corner is going to give San Francisco the ball in average field position. Let's see if they can cut into the lead some more, and they will not. They will have to punt it away after a very quick 3-and-out. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Green Bay will get the ball back in average field position. Let's see, 1-3-3, and they got the dot this time, so that is going to be a touchdown run for the Packers. And the extra point is up and good. So a 17-point game. Green Bay on top, 20-3, and a 15 on the kickoff. The returner muffs the catch, but recovers, but is tackled before he can get upfield. So bad special teams play not helping out San Francisco. Let's see, 126, reliable offense or meek defense? No, not aggressive defense. They're going to have to punt yet again as the third quarter draws to a close. So Green Bay will start the fourth quarter in average field position. Let's see if they can add a dagger. Oh, they don't get the dot this time. Punishing defense. Oh, they have to roll a decider die again. No, they do not get it. So a field goal attempt coming up for Green Bay. And that is up and good. And oh boy, a 20-point game now. 3 scores needed for the 49ers. Let's see, 2, 4, 5. No. So they would have to punt, but they're going to go for it. With the season on the line. Let's see. Home defense, ball batted away, and it's a turnover on downs. So Green Bay back with the ball. And oh, this is going to be a nice long drive. Let's see, 5, 6, 6. Shaky offense, no. Staunch defense, no. That's going to be a touchdown. And that is pretty much going to seal this game for the Packers. Extra point is up and good. 30-3. It is a runaway for the Pack in front of their home crowd. Let's see if San Francisco can just get one touchdown to make it respectable. 2, 4, 6. Well, and indeed they will. A touchdown run. 2 ticks off the clock. The extra point is up and good. So 30-10. They'll try for an onside kick. Kicking team touches the ball too soon. Green Bay with the ball, and that is going to do it. And yes, they will be able to run out the clock. And there we go. So Green Bay defends their home turf quite handily. 30-10 is your final. San Francisco's season comes to a close. And Green Bay will move to the next round. All right, our last first round game in the NFC is Tampa Bay taking on Washington. Oh, had those. I was going to say, wait a minute, I think Tampa Bay is home. There we go. Okay. So Tampa Bay, our number 2 seed in the NFC. They were able to match their real-life record of 13-4 to win their division. And Washington, in a very competitive, for quite some time until Dallas ran away with it, NFC East, they managed to pull out some wins late in the season and finish 9-8, so 2 games better than their real-life counterparts, to take the final wild card spots in the NFC. So let's see how they do here down in Tampa Bay. And I got too many windows open here. All right. First, we'll see if there's any kind of weather going on in Tampa, and there is not. Nice sunny January day down in Tampa Bay. A coin flip will be won by Washington. So Tampa Bay is going to get the opening kickoff. All right, so let's see. We do have one semi-electric returner for Washington. All right, here we go. Kickoff into the end zone for a touchback. And Tom Brady and company out on the field for the first drive of the game. Do reliable offense or meek defense? No. Shaky or aggressive? No, and they're going to have to punt it away. A quick 3 and out for the Buccaneers. So Washington get the ball back in average field position. Right, 30. Yep. Let's see what the Washington football team can do here. 116. Not prolific. Not an inept defense, so they will also have to punt it away. This will also be a quick 3 and out, but a chance for a coffin corner punt, and indeed they do pin Tampa Bay deep. Their second drive will start in poor field position. Let's see, 2-3-4, a dull offense. No, not last year. Anyways, not a staunch defense. That is going to be a touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers will strike first here at the 10-minute mark of the first quarter. Extra point is up and good. Bucks on top, 7-0. Washington back out on the field. Nice long drive. Let's see, but not in poor or great field position. They will just have to punt it away. It was not an extra long drive. And the punt will give Tampa Bay the ball in average field position. See if they can extend their lead. Dull offense, no. Receiver leaps, beating the defender to the ball. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And this will take us to the end of the first quarter. Not an extra long drive. Extra point is up and good. And at the end of one, all Tampa Bay, 14-0. Second quarter will start with a touchback. And Washington offense back out on the field. 1-2-4. They are not in great field position. They will once again have to punt it away. So the Tampa Bay defense doing a good job here. Let's see, 63 will give Tampa Bay the ball in great field position. See if they can extend their lead. And indeed they will. Great field position. Receiver dives over the pylon for a touchdown. Tampa Bay pouring it on in front of their home fans. And the extra point is good. 21-0. And looks like Washington's Cinderella ride might be coming to an abrupt end. But lots of time left here. Let's see what they can do. 116. They are not a prolific offense. Not an inept defense. They will have to punt yet again after another quick series. But a 15 is going to pin Tampa Bay deep. They'll be in poor field position. 1-5-6. And there we go. Poor field position. Yes. So they will have to punt. 4 ticks off the clock. They're semi-efficient, but they didn't get a dot. Otherwise, they could add a dot to that. We won't roll for the extra long drive since it was under 6 minutes to go. So the punt will give Washington the ball back in average field position. Let's see if they can do something before the end of the half. Now trailing by 3 scores. 3-4-4, mild or undisciplined defense. No. Defense comes through and will stuff them. Let's see. I guess they're going to use up, because they are also semi-efficient. They got the dot. They're going to use up an extra tick of time just so Tampa Bay won't get a chance to do something. We do have to punt, though. Nothing happening on the punt. And that'll take us to the end of the half. All Tampa Bay, 21-0. 3 touchdown passes by Brady. And some good work by the Buccaneers defense. And Tampa Bay will also get the ball to start the second half. Let's get that underway. Let's see, and it will be a touchback. First drive of the second half, 3-4-6. Great field position, no. Erratic offense, disciplined defense, no. So a field goal attempt. And another long drive. Not extra long. Let's see. Field goal attempt is up and good. And the lead grows now 24-0. Washington back with the ball after a touchback. They need to get something going pretty soon. Not a solid offense. No, they're going to have to punt it away yet again. Oh. Just nothing doing for Washington. Tampa Bay back with the ball. Let's see. They are not in poor field position. Not an inept defense. So a field goal attempt coming up. To grow the lead, and indeed they do. Now 27-0. All Tampa Bay. Home crowd going wild in front of the pirate ship. Washington out on the field, and the crowd's going to go even crazier now. That is going to be an interception. Our first turnover of the game. And let's see what happens. It will be Tampa Bay back with the ball in average field position. Nothing going the way of the Washington football team. Let's see, 1-2-5. Solid offense, yes. So protection holds. Brady has to throw it away. Better chance for a coffin corner punt. See if they can pin Washington deep. 42 will pin them deep. All right, 1:15 on the clock here in the third. This will take us into the final quarter. 1-3-6. Prolific offense. No, not a stiff defense. So, a punt, but they're going to go for it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll take us 3 ticks into the last quarter. Let's see if it was an extra long drive. No. All right. So, the offense stays on the field. 3. Stiff defense. No. So the ball carrier lunges for a first down. All right, so they will be in great field position. Let's see if they can get something going here. 2-2-4. Aggressive defense, no. But it is a disciplined defense. So that'll be a turnover on downs. We'll take an additional tick off the clock. All right, so now Tampa Bay back with the defense, right? I think that's, on the second roll, treat any punt as a turnover on downs. Okay. All right, here we go. So Tampa Bay back with the ball and a huge lead. 4-5-5. Dull offense, no. Oh, and Brady's going to call his own number. No, sorry. It's going to be, he'll roll out. Because they do have their pass heavy. So another touchdown pass. Just icing on the cake at this point. The extra point is up and good. 34-0. All Buccaneers. 14 on the kickoff. Oh, a chance. Let's see. No. Washington with the ball in average field position, and really not anything they can do at this point, being down 34-0. Great field position, no. Erratic. It is a disciplined defense. So that's going to force them to punt. Let's see, 2 ticks come off the clock. I mean, I guess they might as well go for it. Let's see. Oh, hey, well, all right. Well, they will move up into great field position. Trying to get a touchdown just for pride at this point. Let's see, 2-5-5. Staunch defense, no. They are in great field position, so that is going to be a touchdown run. Let's see. They did get the tick for being efficient, so... oh, it doesn't matter. The second drive just takes 1 tick of time. Anyway, so, all right. So a touchdown. Extra point is good. And with that wonderfully crafted drive, they close the gap 34-7. They'll do an onside kick just for fun. Oh, my goodness. And they do get the onside kick. Oh, well, wait. No, you have to roll again. So we have to. We need to get an odd result, and we do not. All right. So Tampa Bay gets the ball. Oh, actually in great field position. Oh, that would have been funny if. All right, just 3 ticks on the clock. They are efficient. As long as this isn't a turnover, yeah, that will end the game mercifully. And whew, the Buccaneers with the route will advance 34-7. All right, so that means that Tampa Bay will host in the next round. So it'll be Dallas hosting Green Bay. And, oh, so it's going to be Los Angeles and Tampa Bay. Oh, how about that? Yeah, so we had no upsets in the NFC. The higher seed won out. All right, so our last game of the first round, we're heading to Foxborough, where the number 2 seed New England Patriots will take on the number 7 seed Cincinnati Bengals. New England outshone their real-life counterparts, winning 2 more games and having a chance to claim the number 1 seed in the last game of the season, but the Miami House of Horrors continued even on my tabletop, and they lost, and then in our King of the Hill game, it actually ended up being Denver was our reigning King of the Hill, taking on Kansas City, and Kansas City held on. We almost had a successful desperation play that would have been a walk-off touchdown for Denver, and had that worked, then New England would have been the number 1 seed. But as it is, we get to host a game here in the wild card round. All right, so we are in New England. Let's see if there's any weather. There is not. The coin toss, New England wins, so Cincinnati will receive the opening kickoff. 11. Is that something bad? Oh, they do not have an electric returner. But they will get a very good return to be in great field position. All right, let's see. Here we go. 1-3-6. Prolific offense. They did not get the dot. Stiff defense. Let's see. We have to re-roll the dot. Yes. Defense makes a big play on 3rd down. And will hold them to a punt. It would be backed up, but with the asterisk there, if the drive began with great field position, change it to a regular punt. All right, so good job by the New England defense. Here comes the punt, and a 32. It's going to be a good one. New England will start in poor field position. All right, Mac Jones leading his team out on the field. Let's see if we can get open and score. Oh, no. 2-4-4. That's a safety. Oh, no. Offense tries to run from their 1-yard line. Linebacker knifes into the backfield for a safety. Ouch, babe. Ooh, wow. So Cincinnati on top, 2-0. Oh my goodness! And they will get the ball back. We'll roll on the punt backed up. So Cincinnati's going to have the ball in great field position. Oh no! That was a bad turn of events. Let's see, 2-2-4, aggressive defense. Yes. Oh my goodness, the defense is doing their job. That is an interception. Ooh, all right. Let's see what happens on the interception. A good return. New England will get the ball in great field position. Ooh, oh boy. How's that for a turn of events? Let's see, 1-4-5. They are in great field position. Tight end catches the ball in stride over the middle. Touchdown, Patriots. Woo! Oh boy, that had all the makings of a game just getting away from us. But instead, an interception converted into a touchdown. But the extra point is missed. So it's 6-2 here, halfway through the first quarter. Boy, so anybody had 6-2 on their bingo board. The kickoff goes into average field position. All right. Cincinnati out for their third drive of the game. 2-4-6. Dull offense, no. Oh, runner turns the corner for a touchdown. And the Bengals strike. Let's see. So they are up by 2 now. So they kick the extra point, and the extra point is good. And the Bengals back on top now, 9-6. Let's see, at 12 on the kickoff. That will be a great return, and New England once again in great field position. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. What a crazy first quarter. 4-5-6. Not a dull offense. That is a touchdown run for New England. Let's see if it was an extra long drive. It is not. So that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see. So up by 3. So I'll kick the extra point. Extra point is good. And so it is now 13-9. New England on top. Cincinnati will receive kickoff to start the second quarter. A 16. And they decide to take the kickoff out of the end zone, and a poor decision it is. Cincinnati backed up deep in their own territory to start this next drive. 4-5-6. Oh, no. Well, we know what that is. We just saw it. That's a touchdown run. Oh, boy. What a break for Cincinnati. They cut a long run up the sideline to retake the lead. Let's see. They're now up by 2, so they'll kick the extra point. And there we go. So 16-13. Bengals out on top. New England will get the ball back. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to. There we go. All right. 1-2-2. Home defense or undisciplined offense? No. Not a stiff defense. So a field goal attempt coming up. Field goal to tie the game at 13. And yes, that is up and right through the uprights. 16 all. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Boy, and another fantastic kick return, right? Well, let's see, 12. Yes, we'll give them the ball in great field position. Let's see if the defense can get another stop here. 2, 4, 6. No. Oh, no. That is going to be another touchdown run. Wow. 2 ticks off the clock. The extra point is good. And Cincinnati on top now, 23-16. All right, New England back with the ball, trailing by a touchdown. 1, 4, 5. Not in great field position, not an inept defense. A field goal attempt to cut into the lead. Field goal is up and good. It is now 23-19. Kickoff sails through the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati with the ball. 6:15 on the clock. 1-2-2. Home defense. Yes. So defense comes through. They will force them to go to the punt backed up chart. And that is going to give New England the ball in great field position. All right, 3 minutes to go. 3:45. Let's see. 2, 4, 5. New England is inefficient, so this will take us to the end of the half. Let's see. Dynamic offense or soft defense? No. Not a porous offense. Oh, so unfortunately that's just going to be a punt. All right, so as long as nothing happens and nothing does, that will take us to the end of the half. All right, New England will get the ball to start the second half, trailing, though, 23-19. A wacky, crazy game in the first half. At one point, the score was 6-2 after a safety, a touchdown, and a missed extra point. Getting a little bit of everything here in our last game of the wild card round. All right, let's see if New England can come back to win this game, keep their season going. And they will get a great kickoff return to be in great field position to start the first drive of the second half. 1-4-6. Staunch defense. No. Ball carrier, stiff arms linebacker, sprints to the end zone for a touchdown, New England. There we go. That's how we come out of the locker room. Let's see. So they're up by 2. So kick the extra point. The extra point is good. And it now on top. 26-23. Touchback. Cincinnati out on the field. Let's see if they respond. 1-3-4. Not in poor field position. Not an inept defense. So a field goal attempt to tie the game at 26 apiece. And that will be good. We are tied 26-26. A good game going on here in Foxborough. New England back with the ball. 11:15 on the clock here in the third quarter. 2-5-6, great field position. No. They are the home offense. They will get a field goal attempt. 3 ticks off the clock. Big kick Nick out there and drills that one. And New England back on top, 29-26. See if their defense can hold here. 3-5-6. Disciplined offense, yes. Quarterback makes the right decision to throw the ball away and leaves them with a field goal attempt to once again tie the game. We have 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Field goal is up and good, and we are tied at 29 apiece in this back and forth affair here in Foxborough between Cincinnati and New England. Cincinnati back with the ball. 1-2-2. Home defense or undisciplined offense? No. Not a stiff defense, so another field goal attempt. Battle of the field goal kickers here. 2 ticks come off the clock. So Nick Folk out there once again, and once again he comes through. New England back on top now, 32-29. We have 2:30 left on the clock here in the third quarter, and this drive will take us into the last quarter. Let's see, reliable offense or meek defense? No. Shaky offense or aggressive defense? It is an aggressive defense. That is going to be an interception. Ooh, all right. First we'll see if it's an extra long drive. It is not. Let's see. So this will take us 2 ticks into the fourth quarter. And let's see what happens on the interception. It is going to put New England in great field position. Oh, boy. And what a sequence of events this could be if New England can convert that turnover into points. All right. So here we go. New England with the ball deep in Cincinnati territory. 1, 2, 4. They are in great field position. So offense comes up just short of a first down, but they will get a field goal attempt. 1 tick comes off the clock. All right, so to make it a 6-point game, kick is up and it is good. So now 35-29. Cincinnati back out on the field. 11:15 left in the game. 166, dull offense, no. Oh, no, receiver leaps, beating a defender, touchdown pass. Oh, no, blown coverage. And a long touchdown pass for the Bengals has tied the game up. And here comes the extra point for them to take the lead. And they get it. So Cincinnati now on top, 36-35. Oh, goodness. All right, the kickoff. Let's see. Oh, no. And the returner tried to come out of his own end zone. That turned out to be the wrong move. New England now in poor field position. 10 minutes to go in the game. New England trailing by 1 point. Let's see. 1-2-5. Solid offense. Yes. Good protection. Gives quarterback time to get rid of the ball. Oh, and they're going to have to punt. But it will be a coffin corner punt. And only 1 tick comes off the clock. So trying to pin them deep, and they will. Cincinnati pinned deep in their own territory. With the ball, with the lead. Let's see what they do here. 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. That is a touchdown run. Oh, from deep in their own territory. Oh, that was brutal. So that'll take us to 5 minutes to go. Let's see. So now they are up by 7. Let's see. Ahead by 7, they'll kick the extra point. The extra point is good. Oh, boy. So now they lead 43-35. This is not looking good for the Patriots. Oh, boy. They had that interception, gave them the ball in great field position. They were only able to get a field goal. And that has really set things in motion for Cincinnati. All right, 5 minutes to go. Let's see what New England can do. Oh no. What they can do is fumble the ball away and fumble the season away. Oh no. Let's see. Oh, and they're inefficient, so that's going to take 3 ticks off the clock. Bummer. Oh, that is going to do it. Well, Cincinnati with the ball in poor field position. All right, so they will have to run a play. Let's see. Get that. If we get that safety, no. Passive defense, no. Clumsy or active defense, no. So it'd be a punt, but with a red die of 6, that is going to run out the clock, run out the season, and there ends the New England season, losing in the wild card round to Cincinnati, 43-35, and the number 2 seed gets knocked off. All right, 42-35. All right, so that means that Cincinnati, for their win, now they get to travel to Kansas City. Let's see, and that means that Pittsburgh is going to host Buffalo. All right, so let me get my on-screen playoff sheet updated, and then we'll take a quick break, and we will move on to the next round. If I can get my screen up here. All right, so in the NFC, it is going to be Green Bay traveling to Dallas, and it'll be Los Angeles taking on the Buccaneers. And then in the AFC, Cincinnati moves on to take on Kansas City, and Buffalo gets to travel to Pittsburgh. Oh, goodness, to try to keep their run going. All right, so there is our updated playoff chart. We are going to take just a very quick break, and we will be right back. Again, thank you everybody for joining. If you came in late, we are raising money this year in the spirit of Fast Drive Football being a charity wear game for the Chasing M's Foundation. That was the charity of Hamlin from Buffalo. So there's a pinned message in the chat room if you would like to head on over to that to their GoFundMe page to make a donation. We would certainly appreciate that. All right, that is. We're going to take just a quick break. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. right, and we're back. So we are ready to start the divisional round of our playoffs here. Unfortunately, the Patriots eliminated in the first round, much as they were in real life last year. But as Keith just mentioned in the chat, at least they were able to score more than one touchdown. So first, I do just want to mention about the charity again that we are raising funds for tonight. The Chasing M's Foundation Community Toy Drive, the charity of Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills. Really a fantastic story. It was a fund. The goal originally was $2,500. And it is, as of this moment, it is at $8,075,860. So really just fantastic outpouring of support from the community, from far reaches of the NFL community. Lots of owners have donated, lots of businesses. It's really been fantastic to see. For that charity raising so much money, and then also really great to see that Damar was he is now speaking. He is up and around, and so hopefully he will be back on the field at some point. If not this season, then next season. So there we go. All right, guys. We will start over in the NFC for our first game of the divisional round. The Rams taking on Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. They lost their head-to-head matchup during the regular season, but this is where legends are made. Let's see first if there's any weather down in Tampa Bay this week, and there is not. It is a beautiful sunny day in the Bay. We'll have the coin toss. Tampa Bay will win, so it'll be the Rams receiving the opening half kickoff. All right, here we go. Nothing happening on the kickoff. Rams on the field to start this game. Let's see, not in poor field position. They are not undisciplined. They will get a field goal attempt. 2 ticks come off the clock. Field goal is up and good, and the Rams will strike first. They're up 3-0. Tom Brady and company out on the field. 3, 4, 6. Not in great field position. Let's see. Erratic. Is it a discipline? Oh, they're semi-disciplined defense, and they got the dot. So offense can't convert on a critical third down play. They will have to punt. Without that dot, it would have been a chance for a tying field goal kick. So the Rams defense, once again, comes up with a big play. Let's see, a 34 will give the Rams the ball back in average field position. 3, 4, solid offense, yes. So protection holds, but drive ends just outside of field goal range. So they will have to punt, but a chance to pin the Buccaneers deep. Ooh, let's see. Instead, it's going to be a return up the sideline before he's finally knocked out of bounds by the punter for great field position. Let's see if Tampa Bay can take advantage. 3-4-4, mild or undisciplined defense. No. Defense comes through. Wow. So the Rams defense, the story right now. 2 more ticks come off the clock. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. A 3-0 game. 56 is going to give the Rams the ball back in average field position. 2, 4, 6. Dull offense. No. Oh, that is the runner turns the corner. Nothing but daylight. Unless they have the pass plus. Yes. So instead, They'll, what I guess they'll call a flea flicker. Stafford will find Beckham wide open in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Rams extend their lead. Oh, but they missed the extra point. Uh-oh. Let's see. So that'll make it 9-0. Rams out on top. See if that missed extra point comes back to haunt them. Let's see. Buccaneers back out on offense. 2-2-4. Aggressive defense. They got the dot. Oh, that's going to be an interception. Boy, and the Rams defense, the story of the game so far. The first quarter will end with an interception in the red zone. So the Rams will start with the ball in the second quarter in poor field position, but with the lead. 5-6-6. Shaky offense, no. Staunch defense, no. Oh, that is a touchdown pass. And a long drive. Let's see if it's an extra long drive. It is not. Let's see. So leading by 15, they'll just kick the extra point. And the extra point is up and good. They are now on top 16-0. All Rams here in the first half. Let's see if Tampa Bay can answer. 2-5-5. Staunch defense, no. They are not in great field position, though, so they're going to have to punt. Not looking good right now for the Buccaneers. Let's see. The Rams will get the ball back. Again, in average field position. 2-2-6 the roll. Let's see. Are they secure offense? No. Not a passive defense. So that is going to be a fumble on the Rams. It does take 4 ticks off the clock. And let's see. The fumble on a 2. It'll give Tampa Bay the ball back in average field position. Can they do something here before the end of the half? And they do get the ball to start the second half. And triples means that we're going to the unusual result table. So on table B, let's see what happens. 2-5. Ooh, offense catches the defense in a blitz with a perfectly executed screen pass for a touchdown. Ooh. Just as the half ends, they get a spark. Wow. All right. Let's see. So trailing by 10, they're actually going to go for 2. So the offense stays out on the field. Let's see. Prolific offense, yes. Finds the end zone for 2 points. Wow. So they cut the lead to 8. Right at the end of the half, it's 16-8. Rams on top. Oh, boy. Okay, so Tampa Bay able to pull a rabbit out of their hat right before halftime. And now trailing by just 1 score, and they will receive the second half kickoff. All right. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in here tonight. We are just about to hit hour number 2 of this year's charity drive. And we're already into the divisional round of our playoffs. All right, here we go. The second half kickoff will be into the end zone for a touchback. And let's see if the Buccaneers can keep it rolling. 2-4-6. Dull offense, no. That is going to be a touchdown. That will be a touchdown run. All right. An extra long drive, or a long drive. Not an extra long drive, though. Let's see. So now they are down by 2. So they will go for 2 to try to tie it up. And they will get it again. Wow. So, a drive at the end of the half with a 2-point conversion, and then a drive to start the second half with a 2-point conversion has turned a 16-0 lead into a 16-16 tie. How about that? So, all square. Rams set to receive. And after a touchback, they'll be in average field position. And 1-4-5, let's see. Great, no. Inept defense, no. So that'll be a field goal attempt. All right, so now trying to retake the lead. And they do. Rams back out on top, 19-16. Buccaneers back out on the field. Their offense, they figured something out. Let's see if they can continue here. 1-2-6. Reliable offense or meek defense? No. Shaky or aggressive? Oh, Los Angeles semi-aggressive, but doesn't get the dot. Otherwise, that would have been an interception. So a punt coming up here. Let's see if that was an extra long drive. No, it wasn't. All right, so the punt unit on the field. And the Rams back with the ball in average field position, leading 19-16. Let's see, 1-2-4, not in great field position. They will have to punt it away. A 3-and-out for them. 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. Ooh, a 61. That will put Tampa Bay in average field position. This drive will take us into the fourth quarter. 1, 2, 3. They're not in poor or great, so they will have to punt it away. All right, so 1 tick off the clock in the fourth quarter, and a 36 will give the Rams the ball back in average field position. Leading by field goal. 2-3-4. Dull offense, no. Staunch defense, no. Touchdown pass for the Rams. And they extend their lead. Kick the extra point. And they are now up 26-16. Buccaneers running out of time. 11:15 to go in the game. Let's see, 2-4-6. Oh, there we go. They're going to answer right back with a touchdown run. It will take 2 ticks off the clock. And to make it a field goal game, yes. Now 26-23. Here is the kickoff. Rams back with the ball. Let's see what they can do. 4-5-5. Dull offense, no. Oh, that is going to be a touchdown pass for the Rams. Oh, the Bucs defense could not hold them. Extra point is good. So once again, a 10-point game, 23-33, 6:15 on the clock. Time is not the friend of the Buccaneers. 3-3-5, not in great field position. Drive stalls, so they are going to go for it. Red die. Let's see. Dynamic offense. Yes. All right. So they get the first down. Move up into great field position. Let's see. Can they get a touchdown here? 3-5-6. Disciplined offense. No. Reliable offense or meek defense. No. Oh, that is going to be an interception. So I'll take one more tick off the clock. 2, 3, 4, and that is going to do it. Oh boy, a potential pick 6 No. So the Rams with the ball and the lead, they will just kneel it out with just one tick left. And there we go. The Rams moving on. 33-23. It looked like Tampa Bay had figured something out, but coming back from down 16-0. But the Rams get it in gear and they win 33-23. All right, and they will await the winner of Green Bay and Dallas. So with the Rams being the number 3 seed, there is a chance that they might host the NFC Championship if Green Bay defeats Dallas. All right. Next up, we'll swing on over to the AFC, where the Buffalo Bills are going to travel down to Pittsburgh to try to continue their run. Buffalo defeating Indianapolis in the opening wild card round, and Pittsburgh defeating Miami quite handily. And they will now host their second playoff game here. All right, so Buffalo taking on Pittsburgh. Let's see if there's any weather effects going on. There are not. Just a clear, cold day in the Berg. Pittsburgh wins the coin toss, so they will get the ball to start the second half. Here is the kickoff into the end zone for a touchback, and we are underway. 3-5. Great field position, no. Drive stalls, just short of field goal range, and they will have to punt it away. Coffin corner punts will pin Pittsburgh deep in their own territory, so they'll start their first drive in poor field position. Great field position, no. They are the home offense. Mistake-free drive leads to a scoring opportunity, so they will get a field goal attempt. A long drive. Let's see if it's an extra long drive, and it is 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All right, field goal unit out on the field, and it is up and good. Pittsburgh takes the early lead, 3-0. Buffalo back out for their second drive of the game. There's the 2-3-5 roll. That is going to be an interception. Unfortunately for the Bills fans who travel down to Pittsburgh. Let's see. And Pittsburgh will take over in average field position. See if they can convert that turnover into points. 2-4-4, poor field position, no. It's not an inept defense, so they will get a field goal attempt. Try to double their lead as time expires in the first quarter. And kick is up, and it is good. So at the end of one, Pittsburgh leads 6-0. Buffalo will get the ball back to start the second quarter after a touchback. 1-5-6, not in poor or great, so they're going to have to punt it away. Let's see if that is an extra long drive. It is not. Punt unit out there, and 16 is going to pin Pittsburgh deep in their own territory. Pittsburgh with the ball and the lead. Let's see, and they will just have to punt it away. The second quarter is flying by. Buffalo now back with the ball in average field position, trying to get something going before the end of the half. Home defense, yes. Crowd noise impacts the drive. And this will push Buffalo back into their own side of the field. They'll be rolling on the backed up punt chart. Ooh, but a 12 is going to give Pittsburgh ball in great field position. 125 is the roll. Solid offense, no. Punishing defense, no. And they're just going to have to punt. Boy, a defensive struggle here. Pittsburgh is going to use their efficient quality to add 1 tick to the drive, leaving Buffalo with just 1 tick on the clock. And a 22 is going to pin Buffalo deep in poor field position. And with just 1 tick, and they're an inefficient team. Let's see, as long as that's not a turnover. 1, 3, 4. Yeah, that would have been a punt. So there we go. That is the end of the half. 6-0. Ooh, boy. An old school football score there. Just 2 field goals in the first quarter by Pittsburgh is all the scoring we had. Ooh. All right, and Pittsburgh will get the ball to start the second half. And, ooh, a 15. Oh, that's the returner muffs the catch. Does recover it, but will get tackled deep in their own territory. Let's see, 3-5-5. Not a prolific offense. Not an inept defense, so they will have to punt on the first drive of the second half. And that is going to pin Buffalo deep. Battle of field position in this game for sure. Let's see, 2-6-6 passive defense, no. Clumsy offense or active defense, no. So that will be another punt. 4 ticks is an extra long drive. It is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here comes the punt. Pittsburgh back with the ball in average field position. 3-4-6. Great field position. No. Erratic offense or disciplined defense. No. So a field goal attempt for the Steelers to make it a 9-0 game. And yes, up and good. 9-0. The terrible towels waving in unison. Buffalo back on the field. 2:30 on the clock here in the third quarter. 2-5-6. Great. No. Home or disciplined offense. No. And they will have to punt it away again as we are into the fourth quarter. And it has been all Pittsburgh in this defensive struggle. Let's see. And Pittsburgh is going to get a really fantastic return to put them in great field position. Can they capitalize? Let's see. Disciplined offense. No. Not a reliable offense. Not a meek defense. Oh, that's going to be an interception. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. First, if it was an extra long drive, it was not. And on the interception, it is going to give Buffalo the ball in average field position. So the Buffalo defense steps up. They need their offense to score. They're down by 9, so a 2-score game. 3-5-5. Prolific offense. Yes, there we go. And we get our first touchdown of the game. And unfortunately for Buffalo, it takes 3 ticks off the clock. Let's see. So trailing by 3, they kick the extra point. The extra point is good. And it is 9-7. Boy, oh boy. And now they have to decide if they want to do the onside kick or kick it away and count on their defense to hold. There's 5 minutes to go, but Pittsburgh is an efficient team. Boy, I might have to go to the crowd, or I'll roll a decider die. I'll give the crowd a chance to to tune in or to chime in. Let me know what you think. Should Buffalo kick an onside kick, or should they kick it deep and count on their defense? Let's see. There are some Steelers fans in the crowd, and we get kicking away is the prevailing strategy. All right, so here we go. They will kick it deep, and and that is going to pay off, as Pittsburgh will be in poor field position. All right, so Buffalo defense needs a stop. Pittsburgh offense just wants to kill the clock. Oh boy, and they will. How about that? 4, 5, 6. Well, let's see what the roll is though. They're not a dull offense. That is going to be a touchdown run. How about that? And they are efficient, so they're gonna use up the clock to get that touchdown, and the extra point will make it 16-7. So a 9-point game. There's no way that even if Buffalo got a kickoff return for a touchdown and the extra point, that is going to do it, folks. Wow. It probably was the right call, though. But Pittsburgh, just too much. Wow, 16-7. That really is an old school football score. And unfortunately for Buffalo, their path ends here. And Pittsburgh will advance. And so now Pittsburgh will have a chance to host a playoff game, depending on what happens between Cincinnati and Kansas City. If Cincinnati is able to upset Kansas City again, then the AFC Championship would be in Pittsburgh. But we won't get ahead of ourselves there. Our next game, we'll head back to the NFC, where Green Bay will travel down to Dallas. We'll get a look at our first number 1 seed of the evening. Dallas winning 14 games in my replay of the season, besting their real life record of 12 wins, and also winning the division. All right, let's see if anything's going on weather-wise deep in the heart of Texas, and there is not. The coin toss goes Dallas's way, so they will get the second half kickoff. All right, we are underway. Just 2 games left here in the divisional round. Green Bay out on the field for the first drive of the game. All right. Let's see. Oh, and we rolled triple sixes. Which is, in New Book, that's an impressive drive. Ends with a plunge across the goal line for a touchdown run. And the Packers wasting no time. A little bit of time. That'll be an extra long drive. To a nice opening drive for the score. Wow. And they will be up 7-0. Kickoff back to Dallas. And they will get the ball for the first time. Let's see. Oh, my God. Everybody saw me rolling, right? I know that Al thinks that I don't roll the dice correctly, but there we go. How about that? Dallas. And they will also be an extra long drive. They answer right back for a long drive of their own. And how about that for a first quarter of play? 7-7 at the end of one. Second quarter will start with Green Bay getting a kickoff, and on an 11, they will be in great field position. Wow, I should take these dice down to Vegas. All right, there we go. That broke up the string of sixes. 3, 3, 4. Let's see. Solid offense? No. Mild or it is an undisciplined defense. Defense playing a little too loose, but still force a punt. All right, so they will get a chance for a coffin corner punt. Trying to pin Dallas deep. And they just miss out on it. So Dallas will get the ball back in average field position. Let's see. 2, 2, 4. Aggressive defense. No. Disciplined defense. That says no. So instead of a backed up punt, it's just going to be a regular punt. Not too big a deal. But a 14. Oh, a chance for a in the open. If we get a 6, and we do not. So they will be in average field position. All right, 10 minutes to go in the first half. Let's see, 1, 3, 4. Poor, no. Inept, no. So a field goal attempt coming up. 2 ticks off the clock. Let's see if Green Bay can retake the lead, and they do. Green Bay on top, 10-7. Dallas with the ball back. Let's see if they can answer. 1-1-4. Prolific offense, yes. Short passing attack sets up a field goal attempt. So a chance to tie the game, and indeed they do. It is 10-all with 6:15 left to go in the opening half. Green Bay with the ball, 1-5-5. They are not a secure offense. Let's see. It's not a clumsy offense or an active defense. So they're going to have to punt. I think they're fully efficient, so they are going to use their efficient quality to add 1 tick to the clock, leaving Dallas with 3 ticks to go in the half, and a 36 will give Dallas the ball in average field position. And a 2-3-5, that's going to be an interception. 2 ticks come off the clock. Let's see what happens on the interception. And Green Bay will get the ball in great field position. Oh, and maybe they're regretting using up that extra tick of time. Well, they can still get a playoff unless they roll a 5 or 6 on the red die. All right, so they'll get this off. 1-1-3. They're not in poor field position. Not in inept defense. So a field goal attempt at the end of the half to give them the lead. And they do. It just sneaks over the crossbar. And Green Bay is now on top, 13-10, as we head into the locker room. Clinton saying, have to insist on me using a dice tower. I would like one. I have one, but it's so loud. I tried using it on a video a long time ago, and it was just so loud and distracting. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look into one this year. It would be nice if I could have just a small dice tower off to the side with a small cup on the end of it. That was, I don't know, maybe rubber inside or something. So it was with foam. We'll see. Goals for the channel for this year. All right, so second half, Dallas down by 3, but they will get the kickoff. And it will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can come out of the locker room. 1-3-6, prolific offense. Yes, well, there we go. Defensive back bites on a pump fake. Wide receiver wide open for the touchdown. And That was a long drive to open the first half, but they are now on top for the first time. Let's see, leading by 3. Yeah, they'll kick the extra point. The extra point is good. And Dallas has their first lead of the game, 17-13. Now can their defense hold? Their undisciplined defense. Let's see, 4-4-5. Erratic offense, no. Disciplined defense, definitely not. So a field goal attempt coming up to tie, or rather to make it a 1-point game for Green Bay. I remember last year during the playoffs when Dallas was playing, and they got all kinds of penalties called. I remember I sent a message to Al Wilson and I saying that Dallas is certainly earning their undisciplined qualities tonight. As Bob joins us, welcome, Bob. Glad to have you here. Hope things are well in your neck of the woods. Let's see. Field goal is up and good, and Green Bay closes it to a 1-point game. It is 17-16. And, oh, no, and on the ensuing kickoff, it's going to be a fumble on the kickoff return. Uh-oh. And Green Bay is going to recover the fumble. Wow. And will be in great field position. Oh, my goodness. So now Green Bay with a chance to retake the lead. They must have got a boost from Bob joining us in the chat room. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, and indeed they're going to turn that into a touchdown, and just like that, Green Bay has retaken the lead. Let's see, they're up by 5, so they'll go for 2. 2-point conversion, prolific offense. Oh, we need to roll it a side or die, and they got it. So 2-point conversion will make it 24-17. Wow. How about that for a turnaround? And now on the on the next ensuing kickoff, Dallas is going to fumble it again. Oh, no. And Green Bay will recover the second consecutive kickoff fumble. Oh, boy. Oh, heads are going to roll somewhere. Oh, I think the special teams coach just got taken to the locker room. All right, so Green Bay's offense out on the field. Wow. Let's see. 1-5-6 is the roll. They are not in poor field position. They are in great field position, so they will turn that into a field goal attempt. All right. And that will take us to the end of the fourth quarter. Let's see if it was an extra long drive. It was not. So the field goal attempt. The field goal attempt is no good. So the third quarter ends with Green Bay leading 24 to 17. All right, and Dallas will have the ball in average field position. So Green Bay does not turn that second kickoff fumble into points. 7-point game as we head into the last quarter of play. All right. Thank you, Bob, for the noticing their tribute. And what a small world it is. It was brought to my attention. I just did a Google search for number 3 Hamlin, and that's the image that I found. And it's actually an image from PJet. I don't know if he's still in the chat room. He sells stickers on eBay, and that is one of the stickers that he has designed. So small world for sure. All right. Oh boy, another comment about my dice rolling. Come on, you guys, you're seeing me rolling the dice, right? All right, so here we go. Dallas with the ball, trailing by a touchdown as we start the fourth quarter. Three, four, five. Let's see. Dynamic, or well, they're dynamic and the home offense. So they will get a field goal attempt. Trying to cut into the Packers' lead. Still reeling from back-to-back kickoff return fumbles. But rally here. So now it's just a 4-point game. 24-20. Pack on top. And that will be a touchback. So Dallas needs a stop here, and they're going to get it. 2-3-5. That is the interception roll. Uh-oh. And my, how the fortunes have swung in just a few short minutes. Let's see what happens on the interception. It is going to give Dallas the ball in average field position. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. So trailing by 4. What can they do here? 1-2-5. Solid offense. No. Not a punishing defense. They're going to have to punt it away. It does only take 1 tick off the clock. Let's see. And the punt is going to be a good one. Green Bay will be pinned deep in their own territory. All right. So Green Bay... and poor field position. Let's see. 1-2-2. But with the lead, it is the home defense. So that will be a punt backed up on the way. So Dallas defense does its job. And a 12 is going to be a fantastic return. And Dallas will have the ball in great field position. All right, let's see. So 6:15 on the clock. Dallas down 24-20, but with the ball in great field position. Can they cash it in? 1-3-6. Prolific offense. Oh boy, a pump fake and a touchdown pass. Ooh. Let's see. They are not an efficient team. So they can't extend it, but it does take 4 ticks off the clock. And now they have the lead up by 2. So they will kick the extra point. The extra point is good. And Dallas takes the lead late, 27-24, and there's only 1:15 on the clock. Green Bay is an efficient team. So the game is not over yet. As they say, here is the kickoff. It's a 14. Let's see. Also a chance for it to break. If the red die is a 6, we'll be rolling on the in the open chart. Oh my goodness. Just missed it. Wow. All right. So Green Bay with the ball, average field position. They are trailing by 3 points, 1 tick on the clock. So they need a red die to be anything but a 5 or a 6. And it is a 4, so they'll get the playoff. 3-4-6. Not in great field position. Let's see, erratic offense or disciplined defense. No. A field goal attempt is coming up. So they are efficient, so they can knock the 4, the 2 dots down to 1. And here we go, folks. A field goal attempt to send it into overtime. All right, lines up. Here is the kick. And it's no good. Oh, it is wide left. And Dallas is going to hold on to win the game 27-24. And Dallas will be hosting the NFC Championship game against the Los Angeles Rams. Wow, 27-24. What a game. And the Pack come just up short. Wow. Yeah. Whew. Oh boy, that was crazy. I think first it was the fastest first quarter I've ever rolled. in my life. 2 extra long drives that were both triple sixes with the 6 for the extra 2 dots. 2 kickoff return fumbles. Oh boy. Well, a testament to fast drive football that if it can happen in the game, then it's in fast drive football. There we go. All right, so our last game here of the divisional round, we get to see the last team that we have not seen yet, the number 1 AFC seed, Kansas City, taking on Cincinnati in what should be a barn burner of a game, although I guess you never know until you start rolling. All right, here we go. So Kansas City, let's see what the weather is like there. I don't think... No, we need 11, 12s, or 13s. All right, so nothing happening with the weather. Coin toss goes to Kansas City. So Cincinnati receiving the opening kickoff. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. All right, we're underway. Who will advance? And who will face Pittsburgh? 3, 5, 6 is the roll. Let's see. Disciplined offense, yes. So quarterback makes the right decision, throw the ball away, and a field goal attempt coming up. 2 ticks off the clock. Let's see if they can get points on the board, and they do. Cincinnati takes the early lead, 3-0. It's Bobby joins us in the chat room. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Dallas can close their roof, their little their little sunroof that they have there. All right, so I will not roll weather for the LA Dallas game. All right. So here is the kickoff. Kansas City will be a touchback. All right, their offense out on the field for the first time. Let's see what they can do. 3, 4, 6. Great field position, no. Erratic, no. Or disciplined defense, no. So they will also get a field goal attempt with 2 ticks off the clock. Can they tie it up? Yes, they can. 3-all here early in the first quarter. Cincinnati back out on the field. 1, 2, 5 is the roll. Solid offense, no. Not a punishing defense, so they will punt it away. 2, 3, 6:15 on the clock as Kansas City will get the ball back, but they will get it in poor field position. 1-1-4, prolific offense. They got the dot, so short passing attack sets up a field goal attempt. They got a short passing attack, but I guess they must have had one long pass somewhere in there to get into field goal range. Let's see, and the kick is up. It is good, and Kansas City with their first lead now, 6-3. Cincinnati back with the ball. Let's see, how are we doing here on time? We started at 8:30. So we're at 2.5 hours. So I checked my last stream when we did this. It took 3.5 hours to get through. So not doing too bad. Well, only have 3 games left to play after this. So let's see, 5-6-6. Shaky offense, no. Staunch defense, no. There's no good defenses out here. That is going to be our first touchdown of this game. We'll take 3 ticks off the clock. The extra point is up and good. And Cincinnati retakes the lead. Now up by 4, 10-6. All right, Kansas City with the ball. 1:15 on the clock. But the 1-3-5, that is a fumble. That will take us into the second quarter. 2 ticks into the second quarter, to be precise. Let's see what happens on the fumble. And it'll be picked up, rumbles down the field. And Cincinnati with the ball in great field position. Oh boy, this could be art imitating life here. 1, 3, 4. Poor field position, no. Inept defense, no. But a field goal attempt. And they will now try to extend their lead. And, oh no, and they do not. Oh boy. So, Kansas City catches a break there. No points off the turnover. They get the ball right back. Let's see, 116, prolific. They do not get the decider die. Not an inept defense, so it'll be a punt. Coming up. Both offenses a little cold here to start the game. One touchdown so far between them. 35 in the Coffin corner. That's going to pin Cincinnati deep. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 6. Reliable offense. No, not a meek defense. Let's see. Shaky or aggressive. No. So another punt on its way. Let's see if that was an extra long drive. It was not. So we're under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Kansas City with the ball, trailing 10-6. Let's see, 1, 3, 4. Poor field position. No, not an inept defense. So a field goal attempt to make it a 1-point game. They are semi-efficient. Unfortunately, they didn't get the dot. Otherwise, they would have been able to run the clock down to triple zeros before the field goal attempt. All right, field goal attempt is up and good. So Kansas City makes it a 1-point game, and now they trail 10-9. Kickoff into the end zone. Let's see, Cincinnati. They need. Well, let's just roll and see if they get it, and they do not. So it would have been a punt, but because they're. Oh no, actually they're not trailing. But they needed to get a 1 anyways. So, all right. So that will take us to the end of the half. Cincinnati, in a low-scoring affair between these two high-powered offenses. Boy, I thought this was going to be a game that would be setting some records. But it is 10-9, just one touchdown and a couple of field goals. All right. Bob telling us he has a couple of friends that go down to Dallas every December. I would like to get down there at some point, see a game. I'm sure it is quite an experience. Just haven't had the option to go down to Dallas. But maybe at some point I'll have to make a trip down there. All right, so here we go. Second half, Kansas City will get the ball, trying to take the lead for the first time since the middle of the first when they briefly held a 6-3 lead. And this will be a touchback to start things off. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. They're both dynamic and the home offense, so they'll get a field goal attempt, and they will get a chance to take the lead. Kick is up, and it is good. Kansas City on top now, 12-10. All right, Cincinnati back with the ball. Trailing for the first time in quite a while. Let's see, 3, 4, 6. Great field position, no. Erratic or disciplined defense, no. So field goal attempt for them to reclaim the lead. And that is up and good. 13-12. Crazy score for a crazy game. Kansas City back with the ball. Let's see, 2, 5, 6. Great. They are the home offense, so they will get a field goal attempt. Wow, a battle of the kickers instead of a battle of the quarterbacks. 5 minutes to go in the game. Kansas City trying to take a 2-point lead, and they do. 15-13. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cincinnati back with the ball. Let's see, 3-5-6. They are a disciplined offense, so they will get a field goal attempt. Back and forth they go. All right, so to take a 1-point lead, and they do. Kick is up and good, 16-15, with 1 tick on the clock here in the third quarter. Kansas City offense back out on the field. This will take us into the final quarter of the game. Let's see, 4-5-5. Oh, and there we go. You can only stop the Kansas City offense for so long. That will be a touchdown pass. 2 ticks into the fourth quarter. All right, so that puts them up by 5. So they will go for 2. And I believe a 6 is always good. Yeah, well defended, but offense makes a spectacular play. 2-point conversion. All right, so that makes it 20. Oh, geez, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 23-16. Kansas City on top. Kickoff is a touchback. All right, so Cincinnati trailing now. Let's see. Wait. Is that right? 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Cincinnati trailing by 7 points now. Trying to get back into the game. Let's see. 3-4-6. They are... Oh. In average field position. Let's see. Erratic offense, no. Not a disciplined defense. So a field goal attempt. All right. Oh, definitely good. All right, so they cut the lead. 23-19. 2 ticks come off the clock. 10 minutes to go. Lots of time left on the clock. Let's see. Another touchback. Here comes Kansas City. Ooh, 555. So we'll go to table B. 1-6. Home team is not on defense. Otherwise, re-roll on the main chart. Okay. So nothing happening on the unusual results. Let's see, 2, 3, 4 now. Dull offense, no. Staunch defense, no. That is a touchdown pass. Uh-oh. Kansas City offense has found its rhythm here late in the game. Now they are trying to go up by 11. That is up and good. So there we go. It is 30-19. Cincinnati will need 2 scores in quick succession here to get back into this game. 5, 6, 6. Well, there's 1. Not a staunch defense. That is a touchdown pass. But it will take 3 ticks off the clock. Oh, and actually... Oh, no. They're semi-efficient, but the dot says no. Because that'll take us under 5 minutes to go. So, let's see. A 5-point game. All right, so they're going to go for 2. And they are not a dull offense. So, the 2-point conversion is good. So, it's 30-27 with 3 ticks left on the clock. So, they have to go for an onside kick here. I believe. I'll take a sip break. I'm not misreading that with just 3 ticks on the clock. Trailing by 3, you need to go for the onside kick. Especially with Cincinnati's defense against Kansas City's offense. I would think that that's a onside kick territory. All right. I'm not seeing anybody disagreeing with me. All right, here we go. The onside kick for the Bengals will be no good. So Kansas City with the ball. Great field position. And they just need to run out the clock here. Oh, they got the dot. So they will. Let's see. 2-2-3. What is that? Undisciplined defense. Yes. Defensive penalties keep the drive alive for a field goal attempt, but with the 3 ticks off the clock, they will just be able to run out the time. And there we go, folks. Kansas City holds on to win 30-27. What an exciting game. And so Kansas City will be hosting Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship. Let's see, and our final was 30-27. All right, so let's head up top once more and update our playoff picture. So for the NFC Championship, it'll be the boys taking on the Rams in Dallas. And then for our AFC Championship, the Steelers travel to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. All right, who will be moving on and who is going to have their dreams end? We will find out in just a minute. We are going to take one more quick break and then we'll be right back with our conference championship games and then the Super Bowl. So sit back, grab a new beverage. I will be right back. If you have not had a chance to visit the page yet, there is a pinned message in the chat room. We are raising funds tonight for the Chasing M's Foundation Community Toy Drive, the charity of Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills, who is on his road to recovery as we speak right now. Let's see if there's... Oh, my goodness. Since last time we talked, there's been quite a large jump in donations that are now up to 8.1 million. I think it was it 8,070,000? So they've gotten like $50,000 since last we checked in. Again, the link is in the chat room, and when we come back, we will have our championship games and the Super Bowl. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. right, and we are back, ready for championship weekend. First, we will head to Kansas City for the American Football Conference Championship between the number 4 seeded Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the number 1 seed Kansas City Chiefs. Pittsburgh defeated Miami in the first round. Had a defensive struggle against Buffalo, but came out on top 16-7 in the divisional round to wind up here. Kansas City had the first round bye and then eked out a win 30-27 over the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, so let's see how well the Terrible Towels travel to Kansas City. Clinton saying I need to do a Pittsburgh dad impression. I don't know. Go get some hoagies? Is that... No, that's terrible, isn't it? Right? All right, let's see what the weather is like. Oh, in Kansas City, we rolled a 12. Let's see. Let's see. I guess that would be in the mid-continental. So it's going to be windy. Heavy winds. So, results of, let's see, 4.66 and 5.56 are changed from a touchdown pass to a field goal attempt. All right, let me write that down. 4.66 and 5.56 are field goals. And all kicking success ranges are reduced by 6. Wow. All right. So, a windy day in Kansas City. Heavy winds. Here we go. So, yeah, one of the new features of version 2.0 of Fast Drive Football is the included weather charts, which actually I guess it has been now updated even since I printed this out, where instead of having regions, it gives examples of cities, both in the continental U.S. and around the world. So, all right, here we go. Windy day here in Kansas City. Let's see what happens. Here's the coin toss. Pittsburgh will win the toss, so Kansas City will get the opening kickoff. And away we go. All right. Kansas City with the ball first. Oh, no, sorry. Okay. 5.56. Let's see. Not in poor field position. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, no, wait. 5.56. Instead of a touchdown, that is going to be a field goal attempt. Oh, there we go. The wind coming into effect immediately. That's why I wrote it down up top, because I knew that I would forget. All right, so here we go. Field goal kick is going to be good, because reduced by 6. We're down, to a 51. All right. So, field goal is good in the heavy winds, and Kansas City takes the lead early, 3-0. All right, Pittsburgh out on the field for the first time. Let's see, 3.66. Poor field position, no. Oh, that is going to be a touchdown pass. So there we go. Indeed, the Pittsburgh fans have traveled up here, and they are happy for that first drive touchdown that gives them the lead. Extra point is good. Pittsburgh on top, 7-3. Kansas City out on the field for the second time. 1-5. Solid offense, yes. Protection holds up. Gets to throw the ball away, and then we'll have a punt, a coffin corner punt. And, but an 11, even on a confident corner, right, is, oh, well, we'll get them into average field position. All right, so Pittsburgh out on the field, leading 7-3. 1-4-4. Let's see. Poor field position. No. Undisciplined offense. No. So a field goal attempt coming up. Field goal range with the wins is 11-52. But no problems there. They extend their lead now 10-3. Kansas City back with the ball. 3-4-6. Great field position. No. Let's see. They are not an erratic offense. It's not a disciplined defense. So they will get a field goal attempt. And again, the Kansas City offense slow to start. And the field goal attempt is no good in the swirling wind. So it remains 10-3. As we go into the second quarter, Pittsburgh with the ball and the lead. 1-3-6. They are not a prolific offense. It is not a stiff defense, so they'll have to punt it away. And Kansas City back with the ball. Trying to get their offense going. That will not do it, though. That is going to be an interception, our first turnover of the game. And on the interception, a modest return. Pittsburgh with the ball in average field position. Another good defensive game so far for the Steelers. 2-3-6. They are still not prolific. They are not porous, though. They will have to punt it away. Both teams' offenses struggling a little bit here. And Kansas City will get the ball back in average field position. Can the Chiefs get something going? Let's see. Not in poor field position. They're not an undisciplined offense. So a field goal attempt. Braving the winds. Let's see what happens. In the wind. There we go. That will take a field goal away. The other one, it would have missed regardless of the wind, but that one will be wind assisted in the miss. It remains 10-3. Pittsburgh back with the ball. 2-2-5. Dull offense. No. Staunch defense. No. So that is going to be a touchdown pass. Pittsburgh finds the end zone a second time. Extends their lead. The extra point is up and good. 17-3. All Pittsburgh here in the first half. Kansas City will need to do some adjustments in the locker room. Let's see. 3-5-6. Disciplined offense. No. Reliable or meek defense. No. That is going to be an interception. The second pick of the day of Mahomes. And let's see what happens on this interception. That is going to be a great return. Pittsburgh with the ball in great field position. One tick on the clock, but they are an efficient team. So they will get this drive off. 2, 3, 4. Dull, no. Staunch, no. That is going to be a touchdown. Wow. Making use of their efficient quality to turn that 2-dot drive into 1-dot. And get a touchdown right as the half ends. So a touchdown pass. Wow. And the extra point is good. So it is 24-3 as we head into the locker room. Kansas City wondering what is going on. As nothing has gone right for them so far. Unable to crack the steel curtain defense. Oh, boy. And Pittsburgh will get the ball to start the second half. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Wind still swirling. So let's see, 16. Oh, that's the returner makes the poor decision to try to return it from their end zone. So Pittsburgh will start deep in their own territory. 1-2-6. Reliable or meek defense? No. Shaky or aggressive? No. So they will just have to punt it away. Just one tick coming off the clock there. And Kansas City will have the ball in average field position. 2-4-4. Poor field position. No. Not an inept defense. Definitely not. So they will get a field goal attempt. Trying to get something going here. 2 ticks off the clock. All right, so out in the wind. And no, the Wind will again take a field goal away. It remains 24-3. Oh boy. So Pittsburgh back with the ball. Oh, and this is going to be a long drive. But it is the 5-5-6 roll, so it's going to be a, let's see, they're not in poor field position. So a field goal attempt for Pittsburgh. First, let's see if it's an extra long drive. It is not. All right, so Pittsburgh out there to extend their lead, and they do not. That is another field goal victim to the Wind. So Kansas City back with the ball. Oh, my goodness. 1-5-6. Poor field position. No, not in great field position. They will have to punt it away. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. But Kansas City punting it back away to Pittsburgh. But a good punt. Pittsburgh will be in poor field position again. Let's see. 4-5-6. They're not a dull offense. That is going to be a touchdown run for the Steelers. Uh-oh, and this one's starting to slip away from Kansas City. The extra point is good. 31-3. Oh boy. The Chiefs offense needs to get something going, and they need to get something going now. This drive will take us into the final quarter. Let's see, 2-2-6. Secure, no. Passive, no. That is going to be a fumble. Wow. So we'll be 2 ticks into the final quarter. Let's see what happens on the fumble. It will be Pittsburgh in great field position, and wow, any kind of score here seems like a dagger. 2-4-5. Dynamic offense or soft defense. It is a semi-soft. I got the dot, so offense moves into great field position. Re-roll. All right, so we'll mark off 1 dot. They'll be in, I guess, greater field position. 1-2-4. Great field position, yes. A field goal attempt coming up. That will take 3 ticks total. All right, so the kicker out there, and he defeats the Wind that time. 34-3. And, oh boy, I think some Kansas City fans are heading for the parking lot. What a miserable game for them here in the championship game. Let's see, 2-3-6. Prolific offense. Well, there we go. They finally find something. An audible by Mahomes leads to a mismatch for a touchdown. But it is going to take, well, let's see. Semi-efficient. They got the dot. It would take us over that 5-minute mark, so they'll reduce it by 1. But still, just 5 minutes to go. Let's see, to make it a 24-point game. They do get the extra point. So 34-10. Try the onside kick. No good. So Pittsburgh with their efficient offense. Yes, indeed they will. It would lead to a punt, but they will be able to run out the clock. And there we go. Your AFC champions are the Pittsburgh Steelers, knocking off the mighty Kansas City Chiefs, who were only able to get 10 points. Wow, so Kansas City, your AFC winners. And now they will wait to see who they will be facing in Los Angeles, as Dallas and the Rams will now square off for the NFC Championship. All right, so the roof closed in Jerry Jones' world, so we won't be rolling on the weather chart. And let's see what happens. The Rams got here. They were the number 3 seed. So they defeated Carolina at home in the opening round in an absolute bonkers 40-38 game, where they came away with a last-minute field goal to hold off Carolina, who had pulled out in the lead. That would have been an absolute shocker of an upset. And then they went to Tampa Bay, where they defeated the Bucks 33-23 after blowing an early 16-0 lead, but then held off the late rally by them. Dallas, they had a first-round bye, and then they defeated Green Bay 27-24. A last-second field goal missed by Green Bay that would have tied the game and sent it into overtime. All right, so here we go. Oh, indeed, yes. People clamoring for a classic Pittsburgh-Dallas Super Bowl. That would be exciting. But Dallas first has to get by the high-flying Rams, who would love to go to their home stadium to try to win their second Super Bowl. All right, here we go. At midfield for the coin toss, and the Rams will win the toss. So Dallas getting the opening kickoff. And we are underway. First drive of the game. Let's see, 2-5-6. They are the home offense, so they will get a field goal attempt. Let's see if it was an extra long drive. It was not. Kick is up and good. Dallas on top now, 3-0. Let's see, 14 on the kickoff. It is not in the open, so just a average return. Let's see if the Rams can answer back. 3-5-6. They are a disciplined offense, so they indeed will get a field goal attempt. Oh, whoop. I forgot to take the time off for that first drive. There we go. All right. Field goal unit out there. Kick is up. Kick is good. We're knotted up at 3 apiece here early in the first quarter. Dallas back on the field. 1-1-3. Poor. No. Inept defense. Definitely not. Another field goal attempt. Coming up. Battle of the kickers so far. And that kick is up and good. Dallas retakes the lead, 6-3. Rams back with the ball. 2-3-6. Prolific offense. Oh, they missed the dot. They are not a porous offense, though. So our first punt of the game coming up with 3:45 on the clock. Dallas back with the ball now. And there's triple sixes again. So that will take us into the second quarter. Let's see if it was an extra long drive. It was not. Touchdown Dallas, and extra point is up and good. A 10-point game now. Dallas leading 13-3. Rams with the ball, trailing by 2 scores. 1-4-6, staunch defense, no. Oh, there we go. Ball carrier, stiff arms linebacker, sprints to the end zone for a touchdown. And they answer right back. 2, 3, 4. Let's see if it was an extra long drive. It was not. And the extra point is good. Just a 3-point game now, but Dallas still on top. Let's see if their offense keeps cooking. 3, 4, 5. They are both dynamic and the home offense, so they'll get a field goal attempt. 3 ticks off the clock. Kick is up, and kick is no good. Oh. Doesn't have the distance on it, so Rams catch a break there. Let's see if they can capitalize. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. And again, they miss a touchdown because of not having the prolific dot. It's not a stiff defense. They will have to punt it away. Just 1 tick comes off the clock. So Dallas will have time to do something here. 3 ticks on the clock. 3, 3, 4. Solid offense, no. Mild or undisciplined defense, no. So they will have to punt. 2 ticks off the clock. They're not an efficient team, so they can't use up that last tick. But a 32 will pin the Rams deep. Let's see, 1, 5, 6. They are in poor field position. They're going to use that efficient to just run out the clock instead of punting. So that is the end of the half. Dallas on top, 13-10. All right. So another low-scoring affair. And the Rams will get the ball to start the second half. All right, so here is the kickoff. 15 is the returner muffing the catch, but falling on it. So, that's the Rams with the ball. All right, so Rams, poor field position to start the opening drive of the second half. 3, 4, 4. Mild or undisciplined defense. It is definitely an undisciplined defense. So a field goal attempt coming up to tie the game. Kick is up, and it is very good. And we are knotted up at 13 apiece. Dallas back with the ball. 3, 4, 6. Not in great field position. Let's see. Disciplined defense. Yes. So the Rams defense will force a punt. Rams defense has had a couple of key plays in this playoffs. Let's see. A 34 on the punt. And they will get the ball back in average field position. Chance to take the lead for the first time this game. If they can score on this drive. Let's see. Staunch defense. No. Not a stiff defense. And there it is. A touchdown pass for the Rams. Here with, 7:30 to go in the third quarter. So the Rams now on top 20-13. And the kickoff is a 66. Oh, I guess I need to see if Dallas has the... Oh, and they do. Uh-oh. So a kickoff return in the open, and it will lead to a touchdown. Wow. So Dallas answers right back with a kickoff return for a touchdown. Wow. And here is the extra point. The extra point is good. And the Dallas fans right back into the game. It is knotted up at 20 apiece. So the Rams back with the ball. We're getting a little bit of everything here in these playoffs. 4-5-5. Dull offense. Definitely not. So that is going to lead to a touchdown pass. Boy, and now both offenses finding their stride. Extra point is good. So Rams quickly back on top. 27-20. 14. Is that the muffed? Oh, no, that's... Oh, we might get another in the open. We will not, though. So Dallas in average field position. Trailing 27-20. Oh, no, and then throwing an interception. Uh-oh. Is that going to cost them? Well, the Rams will be in great field position. 1:15 left in the third quarter. This will take us into the last quarter of the game. Let's see, not a staunch defense, not a stiff defense. That's going to be a touchdown. Oh, boy, so a costly interception leads to a score and is going to take a lot of time off the clock. Does not take the extra 2 off the clock, though. Extra point is up and good. 34-20. Dallas down by 2 scores now. Ooh, boy. All right, they need something from their offense here. 2-4-6. Dull. No. That is going to be a touchdown run for the boys, but it's going to take 4 ticks off the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do need to roll for an extra long drive. It didn't cross over. Oh, and it does. Oh, no. All right. The extra point is up and good. So 34-27. Down by a score. 3:45 on the clock. I think we're going to have to go to the onside kick chart once again. Because the Rams offense is rolling. Wow. Yes, Jerry Jones, he's throwing a fit on the side. All right, here we go. Can they pull off the onside kick? Whoa. They do not. So the Rams get the ball in great field position. They are a semi-efficient team, so a chance that they could run out the clock. Let's see. 1, 3, 4. Poor field position, no. Inept defense, no. A field goal attempt. Field goal attempt. It will only take 2 ticks off the clock. They didn't get the dot for the efficient quality. Field goal attempt is up and good, and that is going to do it with only 1 tick on the clock, unless they can get a kickoff return for a touchdown again, which never say never, but no. That will just be a regular kickoff return. Dallas, they are not efficient, so they need a 1 on the red die. They do not get it. And there it is, folks. The Rams are going to get a chance to go to their own home stadium for the Super Bowl to take on Pittsburgh as they defeat Dallas 37-27. So we will not get the classic Pittsburgh Dallas Super Bowl, unfortunately, but we did get the actual Super Bowl champions into the championship game. All right, so, and I guess technically it's one of those weird things that even though the Super Bowl was played in LA, the Rams were the visiting team, but because it's the Super Bowl, we anytime it asks for a home team, we will roll a decider die. That seems to, I don't know, that's the way I like to do it anyway. So, all right, so here we go, folks. Welcome to the Super Bowl. I won't torture anybody with my rendition of the national anthem, but feel free to sing at home if you'd like. And here we go. And yes, shades of Super Bowl 15. With the fearsome foursome taking on the steel curtain. All right. So the Rams taking on the Steelers. Here we go, folks. Let's see if there's any LA weather. There is not. Beautiful day in sunny LA. And oh, hey now, Pittsburgh will win the toss. It'll be the Rams getting the opening kickoff. All right, here we go, folks. Super Bowl is underway. Who will be our champion? All right, first drive of the game. 2-5-5. Staunch defense, no. Not in great field position, so that'll just lead to a punt. 3-minute drive doesn't lead to anything. Let's see, 52 on the coffin corner is average field position. All right, Pittsburgh offense out for the first time. And yeah, let's see what Big Ben against Stafford. Let's see. 2-4-6. Dull offense. No. Runner turns the corner. Nothing but daylight. A touchdown run. And it's the Steelers who strike first. With the score. The extra point is up and good. 7-0 Pittsburgh. Rams with the ball for their second drive. 1-1-6. Prolific offense. Oh, they do not get the dot. Not an inept defense. So they will have to punt yet again. Punt unit on the field. Ooh, 14. Ooh, let's see. Roll the die. And on a roll of a 1 or 2, the punt is blocked. Wow. All right. And if blocked, roll a 1d6. A 5 or a 6, it would have been a touchdown. But the Pittsburgh special teams gets a punt block, and they will have the ball in great field position. Uh-oh. A bad first quarter so far for the Rams. Woo. Let's see. Can they cash in on that blocked punt? 2-4-5. Dynamic offense or soft defense? No. Not a porous offense. Oh, and they're going to waste that. They're going to have to punt. Wasted opportunity by Pittsburgh. Could not cash in on that. Let's see. But they are going to pin the Rams deep. Let's see, 2-5-6. Not in great field position. Let's see, home or disciplined offense. Well, they are disciplined, so we don't need to roll if they're the home. So they're going to get a field goal attempt. That was a long drive. Let's see if it was extra long. No. All right, so as time expires in the first quarter, kick is up and good. So at the end of 1, it is Pittsburgh 7, Los Angeles 3. Pittsburgh will be getting the kickoff to start the second half. All right, here we go. Pittsburgh driving. 1, 2, 4. Not in great field position, so they're going to just have to punt. 2 ticks off the clock. And the Rams back in business now. 1, 5, 5. Secure offense, no. Clumsy offense or active defense, no. They're just going to have to punt. Offense hard to come by here early. Pittsburgh back with the ball. 3, 5, 5. Not a prolific offense. Not an inept defense. So another punt coming out. Trying to pin the Rams deep. Let's see, 54. That will not work though. They'll be in average field position. 3, 3, 5. Great field position. No. Drive stalls short. So another punt coming up. Oh boy. And they will pin Pittsburgh deep. 1 tick on the clock. They are an efficient team, so they will get this drive off. Great field position, no. So that will lead to a punt. So a punt, nothing will happen on the punt. That'll be the end of the half. All right, wow. So 7-3. An early touchdown by Pittsburgh. And then a field goal at the end of the first quarter is all the scoring that we had. A low-scoring affair for sure in the Super Bowl. Will that continue in the second half? Let's see, and it will be Pittsburgh receiving the second half kickoff. Here we go. Can they hold on to hoist their 7th Lombardi trophy? Or will it be the Rams getting their 2nd? 2, 4, 6. Dull offense, no. Oh, that's going to be another touchdown. Wow. Another touchdown run. And they have extended their lead. The extra point is up and good. 14-3. Pittsburgh on top. I should know what the 16 is by now. Oh, that's the poor decision. So the Rams in poor field position to start their first drive of the second half. 3, 3, 4. Solid offense, no. Undisciplined defense, yes. So instead of a punt, it'll be a coffin corner punt. Not a hugely costly mistake for Pittsburgh. They will be pinned deep to start their next drive. 1, 4, 6. Staunch defense, no. One of the few positive qualities that the Rams defense doesn't have. Oh, and it's going to cost them another touchdown run. It does only take 1 tick off the clock, but the Steelers extending their lead now. 21-3. Oh boy, the towels are waving in LA. And the Rams offense sputtering at the worst possible time. And it's going to get worse. A 1-3-5. That is a fumble. And the Pittsburgh fans coming alive here. Let's see. It's going to be a fumble, but it was deep in Pittsburgh territory. So Pittsburgh with the ball, but in poor field position. 1-5-5. Secure offense, no. Is it an active defense? It is not. So that will be a punt. 3 ticks off the clock. And LA will be pinned deep. Oh boy. They really need to get a score here soon. 1, 2, 6. Reliable offense or meek defense, no. Shaky or aggressive, no. So a punt. let's see, and this will take us, well, at least one tick into the fourth quarter. Not an extra long drive. All right. I feel like they're almost at the place where they really need to just be going for it. Down by, let's see. Yeah, they're down by 3 scores. So I think they're going to leave their offense on the field and try to pick up the first down. Oh no, ball carrier stopped short of the first down. Wow, so turnover on downs. Pittsburgh will have the ball in average field position. Uh-oh. And now if Pittsburgh could score here, that would be huge. They're not in poor field position, not in great. They will have to punt. It does take 3 ticks off the clock. But a bad punt. Let's see, 63. That's going to give the Rams the ball in great field position. They really, really need to score here to have any chance. 145. They are in great field position. There it is. A touchdown pass. It takes 2 ticks off the clock. Let's see. Make it an 11-point game or a 10-point game. I guess they would try to make it a 10-point game. So they're going to go for 2. 3. Is it an inept defense? It is not. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So 21-9. Now they really need the dice gods to help them out. Onside kick is no good. Pittsburgh back with the ball in great field position. Let's see, 7:30 on the clock. 2-3-4. Dull offense, no. Staunch defense, no. That's going to be a touchdown pass. And that is most likely the dagger. The extra point is good. So it is now 28-9 with 5 minutes to go. Oh boy. So the Rams need to hustle here. They do not get the efficient quality though. 1-3-6. And they're not prolific either. Let's see, not a stiff defense, so punt. They will go for it. And they're going to get stuffed for another turnover on downs. Wow, the Pittsburgh defense just coming up huge, as well as the opportunistic Pittsburgh offense. Can they run out the clock here? Is 2-4-5. It's not a turnover, right? So with a 5, and they're efficient, they will. They are going to run out the clock. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your AFR 2021 season replay champions are the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh boy, who now retake the lead in Lombardi trophies, hoisting their 7th. Wow, what a send-off for Big Ben. Oh my goodness. There we go, folks. What an evening. This game is broken. All right, so there we have it, folks. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. An extra special thank you to anybody who made a donation to the Chasing M's Foundation. Let's give you one last update on where they are. Another $10,000 has come in since our last update. So they're up to $8.13 million. That's just amazing for sure. So thank you, everybody. A big shout out, as always, to Al Wilson for this wonderful game he has created for free. And thank you, as always, to my supporters in the chat room. To all my AFR members, if you are not a member and you'd like to help out the channel, you can click the join button down below for more details. But please leave a like on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't. And hope you guys have a great weekend. Until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.